Sukuigar Space Noise, it is I, Sionic, and today I have something amazing to show you. One of the craziest pieces to ever add to my army, and I gotta say, it has been a dream come true. You might have seen my Captain Crest video not too long ago. There's a part 2 coming to that. It's just been kind of hard to balance all that now that I have gotten a full-time job. So, money-wise, I'm doing pretty good. Free time-wise, not so much. There is a guy not too far from here, a customer of mine, that I met, and he told me that he prints things, and I was all like, okay, well, shot in the dark, how about you print this out for me? Something that I've been wanting for a long time. And he actually came through for me. He is an absolute Chad. Let me tell you, this thing, even though I add modifications to it, is amazing. Absolutely amazing. I've seen other versions where it's like really detailed. I couldn't really get behind that. But this thing is a dream come true. Don't get me wrong. Because Star Wars Legion has been teasing so much on the super heavies for the Imperials with the AT-AT, and for the Grand Army of the Republic, the ATTE. Which, if you've seen my Captain Crest video, you would know that that right there is right up my alley. That is my sweet spot. That is what I've been craving. And you'll be seeing in this video me getting some paint on it, because I just couldn't let it just sit in primer. I decided to go the full 9 yards on this. I decided to take, I think it was 10? I can't really remember. But it was sheet foil that I got from a Dollar Tree. And I cut it up using tin snips, glued it to the underside. I had some neodymium magnets, and I started making it so that way the legs can be positioned in different ways, and they can also be moved. Same with the cannon turret, because you can't just have a tank, even granted a 6-legged tank, and not have the turret move. That is not fair. Also, at the very beginning of this video, you'll see there's a pilot in that seat. That is Lieutenant Daniel. If you get the reference, you get the reference. Mainly because I only have half of him. So the lore behind him is that he lost his legs to a commando droid, and so he kind of like mainly pilots the heavy metal queen here, which is also, if you get the reference, from Cowboy Bebop. One of the coolest animes I've seen as of late. I absolutely fell in love with it. But I used a mix of gunmetal gray, copper, and my green turquoise that you see I used with my Hauser's army. Now, the little minigun turrets that are on the front and side, I haven't exactly decided what to do with yet. I'm still thinking if I could maybe magnetize it in some way, but I don't know how I get those to rotate, so I'm thinking they'll just be static for now. But I'm not a huge fan of how the cannons look, but that's not the guy that prints its fault. No. It's the person that created the file. Grant, I understand they're dealing with polygons, so it's like a low poly ATTE, which I don't mind. I'm going to make this look cool for the tabletop. Hell, I'm going to even magnetize the feet so it can stick to my fridge. I'm going to make this look good. That being said, I'm very much thinking about expanding my army even more, because Atomic Games has released new prints of clones and other minis that go with it, and they look so good. I have Gen 1 clones, so like the very beginning of whenever Atomic Games was not Atomic Games, it was Free Fall Games? I don't remember. They're blocky, but they're cool. They're my boys. I love the hell out of them. I'm even starting to think about getting nameplates for all of them, because why not name your clones? That being said, I still have a lot to do. I have like maybe one clone sharpshooter I still need to paint, which I'm going to do a short video on, because I'm going to try and do some Mythbusters science here. Because I heard, I don't know if it's legit or not, I want to try it, that if you use white crayon, you can basically do like an Easter egg kind of thing, where you can create cool designs by using the wax, and it like basically it won't mess up the design or whatever. The paint will mainly go to the wax. You know what I'm talking about. If you've ever done Easter eggs, you know exactly what I mean. But lately, Star Wars fans, we've been doing pretty good, especially with Zero Company coming out. Let me tell you, people are going to go absolutely ape for the Zero Company clone customization. I mean, you could do so much with it. You can create so many stories. That's how I feel with my minis, is that I try and make them their own people. They're telling their own story. Grant, they might get taken off the board for a while, but shoot, like, it's cinematic. That's why at the very beginning, whenever you look at Heavy Metal Queen, you'll see like some blaster shots in her hull. That's because I wanted to show that, hey, she's had some pot shots taken at her, yet she's still kicking. She ain't gonna be taken down so easily. And that's another thing I love about this, is just like it was able to get my creativity flowing just right at the right moment, because during that time I was just depressed, on edge, stressed out my mind, because work is difficult, especially with the job I've had. It's a great job. I love the people there. The customers are not the kindest, but it's not my place to talk about them. I mean, everybody has their bad moments, everybody has their bad days. That's why I'm hoping whenever you guys see this, that you guys are having a good day. That this actually brings joy to you in some shape or form, and you're like, wow, I want to see more. Because that's what I hope to do. I'm not sure, from what I've been seeing, like the YouTube monetization thing is quickly spiraled beyond my control, so the fact of me getting monetization is not going to happen. I'm sorry to say. I'm not going to be able to push, like, what is it, 500,000 hours within 90 days on shorts alone with 1,000 subs? No, you're crazy. There's no way in hell that I'm going to be able to pull that off. That's why, again, I'm very sorry to say, but I think that AI is officially taking over YouTube. It's not looking good for us sports fans. I don't know how to tell you this. I mean, I'll keep fighting the good fight. I'll keep posting, because this is my hobby. This is my dream. This is what I want to do. Share my art with you guys. That being said, with this going forward, I am going to keep posting Star Wars Legion and Gundam, because those are my two favorite things. I am starting to think about doing a side channel where I show off my other minis and whatnot that don't necessarily fall in with the same lineup. As you can see, my Gelgug, my Yagadoga, my Gundam Heavy Arms, those are what I do for this channel. And now I'm going to show you for scale how big this ATTE is. Grant, it's not as big as it should be, so it could be just a smaller variant. There it is with the Bark Speeder, with Set and Go, that's their names, Captain Crest and his ATRT, and last but not least, my clone Saber Tank. Oh, what a beast. But with this, I just want to say thank you.